Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I know most of you guys probably thought my my channel was dead, but it's not dead. I lost a bunch of subscribers though. I think I lost more subscribers in the last month that I gained in like the previous probably like 3 or 4 months. But it's understandable. I wasn't really putting out too many things. Even before then, I was only doing live stuff. Right before I left to Thailand, uh, I started kind of experimenting with some other things that I wanted to do. Oh, by the way, before I forget, welcome Rock, and you're right, I am back. Um, so I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can while I'm back in Hawaii. I was supposed to stream yesterday. I feel like I always start my streams like this, explaining why what all technical difficulties I had. So I came back. Obviously, my computer wasn't on for like about a month. Yeah, about a month, and actually a month and a half because I came back. I turned it on, but I knew I wasn't gonna stream on that one day. I was a little way too jet lagged, so I turned it on just to do some admin stuff. And then I figured, you know what, I'll stream when I come back. And I tried to stream yesterday, even though I was kind of still jet lag a little bit. Plus, I don't know if you can see, I got a cold sore because I went from hot Thailand to cold Canada back to hot. And so, yeah, my body was kind of jumping around all over the place. Don't understand why people unsub. It's got zero cost. Yeah, people just get. I've unsubbed before because I either don't remember subbing to that channel, um, or I kind of lost interest in that topic, and so I don't blame people. I think most people don't unsubscribe because, like as you said, it doesn't cost anything, but I guarantee you there's people that have thousands of subscriptions, and then that don't match their current interest. Well, I just realized, okay, I'm still good. So anyways, I was saying that I tried to stream yesterday and just nothing was working. And my graphic cards, my GPU died, and it's died before, but I've been able to kind of move it around, clean it, fix it up, and all that. So I wasn't able to do that yesterday. So I tried to run everything off of the uh, the motherboard. I have two monitors. Uh, I may add, and so I just wouldn't do it. It just couldn't handle it. It kept flickering. It kept going like low frames and everything. So this morning I went and bought a kind of old, not an old one, but like a cheap GPU, cheap being $100 and something, which was better than the one that I had. So I come home after I did my military drill today or my rescheduled drill. I take everything apart. It takes me forever just to update everything, pull it out, put the card in, and I figure, you know what, I'm gonna leave the old card in and just clean it up. Just if anything, if it works again, then at least I can use it as like a processor. And yeah, I guess I cleaned it up good enough that now I have two graphics cards, one monitor attached to each, and yeah, everything seems to be working okay. Microphone's working. I'm gonna be playing on the Nintendo Switch, and that seems to be working. And so yeah. Anyways, uh, let's get into the playing of games. And I'm gonna talk about all the adventures that I've been having while I play. But before I do that, I do want to mention that this stream is, you can say, sponsored by Outright Games. They've been kind enough to gift me this game that I'm about to play, which is Gigantosaurus Dino Kart. They actually gifted to me when the day before the game launched, so that I was supposed to stream it on launch day, but uh, I didn't take my switch. I didn't take my large switch, and I almost streamed it on my Switch Lite by using my cell phone to record, but I'm like, that's a little bit too ghetto. And I don't know if you guys saw, I think the last stream that I did was GFN in Thailand, and I was kind of struggling with it, so I I didn't really get a chance to stream while I was gone. And so I didn't get to stream this game when it launched. I wanted to. I also have a Steam key that I'm gonna give away today. So that's one thing I forgot. Give me one quick second. Let me get this raffle started. So it is gonna be a Steam key of Gigantosaurus Dino Kart. Streamlabs. Hold on, give me a second. I was trying to remember everything that I needed to do. You know, you're probably used to your process before you start streaming rock. That you kind of realize that if you don't stream for a little bit, everything just kind of gets goes crazy, and you can't get anything to work, or your rhythm is off. That's what I'm feeling right now. So Cloudbot is off. Let me turn it on. And then we're gonna do a giveaway right here. And then I haven't done a outright games giveaway for Steam, so I have to do a new one. I have to do a new one. Game giveaway. Let's see. Let me see if I can edit this one. So this is Gigantosaurus. Wow, it's so hard to spell. Dino Kart. Gigantosaurus. Key for. Let me copy that. Yeah, I should have had this ready. And then when I decided to go a little bit early, thinking that I was ready, and I was not. So that's going to be a key for Gigantosaurus Dino Kart on Steam. Okay, so that's what we're giving away. It's on Steam, so not on the Nintendo, not on the Nintendo Switch, which is normally where I give away outright games. But this time, because I got 2 copies of the game, they wouldn't. I guess it's harder for them to give a Nintendo Switch keys. Maybe they're limited on them, so they can only give me 1 Nintendo Switch key. And I could have gotten either Xbox or Steam for the other one, so that's what I got. I got Steam. Since almost everybody's on here, they can't just turn off the notifications. Yeah, they can't just. Yeah. It's okay though. I would feel hypocritical to say they shouldn't unsubscribe. They shouldn't unsubscribe because I've done it before. I am having trouble adjusting my OBS though. For some reason, the things that I want small are big, and the things that I want big are small, and that's what she said. And I can't adjust it for some reason. All right, family friendly. I did want to show off my new macros thing here. Oh, I can't even see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So if I hit, boom. If I hit the macros, and it's super cheap. I bought it for like 28 bucks, and I just kind of customized it. So I might make a separate video on this. There's a couple of things that I wish it could do that it doesn't, but I might be able to figure something out. But yeah, it's 4 times 3 is 12 keys plus 2 buttons on the wheels, and then I can switch back and forth. So I can go from this to chat just by hitting the button. Obviously, you set keystrokes for each of the buttons. We can go. So this is just chatting. This is chatting and playing, and this is the game play right here. Okay, enough talking. Welcome everybody again. Thanks to Outright Games for gifting me this game and the game that I'm going to give away. It looks like it's Rock got a ticket, so he's got 2 entries in. I'm assuming that because I've been gone for a little while, we're not gonna get too many people jumping in. So Rock, your chances are looking good right now, and it's good that it's a Steam key because you can just like if you don't feel like playing the game, you can always just put it on your game list. Which, by the way, once I start streaming like GFN and other games, I got like almost 100 and something games on my list that I've been collecting and haven't been given away because I haven't been streaming. So yeah, look forward to that. But let's go ahead and get started. I already downloaded the game. This is the very first time that I launched this game. And so I do remember playing Gigantosaurus, and I believe I didn't get to play it, but I believe it had like a little racing part as part of the gameplay. It had like a little racing thing, and ooh, that looks really good. Oh, it looks really good. It looks almost like 4K on my screen. Oh, because it's the new graphics card. Wait, but that's not running the graphics card though. I don't know why, but it looks really clean, like really, like almost 4K. Even though it's a 2K monitor and should be pushing out 1080, it looks really clear and crisp on my screen. Very, very good. Good. What was I saying? So family friendly. Yeah, I gotta keep it family friendly. I'm interested in that, Leo. I have an app that does same job, but was thinking about getting a Steam Deck. Yeah, Stream Deck. So this is why I didn't get the Stream Deck. The Stream Deck is about 150 for the cheapest one. Might be a little bit cheaper on sale, but 150, and it does have the tactile buttons, I think. Wait. Yeah, it has like the tactile buttons, which is what I wanted. I have a phone that I installed the app in so that I can switch between scenes. I didn't like the touch screen. I wanted something tactile. And so I was searching around and I saw some DIY kind of like actually people made these because I've been into electronics recently. People made these, and then I'm like, oh, because some people were making it and it's open source, I started searching for the open source ones that other people made to sell, and I found this one, and I got the one with the most buttons, and it has a little volume thing, so it doesn't let me adjust the volume. I have it marked as main volume and mic volume, but I can't set it up for whatever reason. I can mute it, but I can't. So if I hit the main mute, it should mute the game, and then it should bring it back. But I wanted that if I turn it, it can turn it up and down. But I guarantee you, there's a plugin that I haven't been able to find or something. Okay, so I do like racing games. So this is even though I know it's probably like a kids style. I mean, I know it's a kids game for racing. I've played some. Which one was it? The one that Cowboy likes. I know it's Fast and Furious. Yeah, Fast and Furious. There's actually difficult. I mean, it's supposed to be a kids game, but it's actually pretty difficult. So it's probably what I'm dealing with here. It's funny because some of the graphics look really sharp, like 4K, and like this scene right here, for whatever reason, looks a little bit under 1080. You know, this is probably a tutorial. Can you hear the game okay? I don't want it to get too loud, so let me turn it up a little bit. I'll go 35 right on there. Yeah. No, you didn't have to. For this one, it's already made, but yeah, I was watching videos of people making those, and I was like, well, I don't want to just spend all that money and then not have it work. So I just found one that was made already. I think you can look for it by searching for macros keyboard or something like that. All right, nice. Thanks, Rock. All right, so let's see. Confirm.
Let me explain how to get a perfect start.
Okay.
Look at that arrow. It's the startometer.
Where is the arrow?
Press and release this command to move the
arrow.
arrow.
I see the arrow in the bottom. Okay. Completed. Okay.
Keep the pointer in the boost zone when I say go to get a perfect start.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wait, what? What happened?
This will give you a perfect start boost.
Oh, okay. This will give you.
Good. Hold this command to keep going fast.
Oh, okay. But wait, what? How come it stopped before the green?
Steer left and right.
Whoa, it's pretty fast. Which one's a drift?
Whenever you're in trouble, one of my little inventions will come to your rescue.
Okay. Wow, it moves pretty
Use
quick.
this command to get back to the race immediately.
Okay. Which button is that? Oops. Oh, okay.
Drive through a Mazu pack to pick up the
What's a
skill.
magic? Oh, this one. This is basically Mario Kart,
You picked up a skill.
and it's actually pretty good. I think one of the problems that I had with the what's the other racing game with the kid from YouTube, Ryan's Squad or something, which is actually also made by Outright Games. But the problem that I had with that game was that the camera was way too close to the actual vehicle. So when you turn left or right, it made me nauseous. But this one, you can see when he speeds up, it zooms out, it goes into like a wide angle, and then when you're not, oh, I'm gonna hit that. And then when you're not boosted, it comes in, but not too much. You know what I mean? You still have 90% of the screen visible. You know. Woo. Okay, so X again. Okay, and then what? Oh, this to look at the camera. Okay.
If you need a little pause and you want to see the options, use this command during the race.
Yeah. I can barely hear her talking. So,
Resume.
okay. So that was a pause. So plus is pause.
And
If you need extra help driving, don't worry.
worry. You can activate the autopilot anytime.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. My daughter, my littlest one,
All the features of my new car.
she tries hard, but
Transportation Championship.
she's not good at racing games. She's good at this battle royale that I found on the Switch called
Race.
what is it? Boomerang Fu. She's really good at that one. Like I think she can beat me.
Play with race.
So so far I like the graphics. You know what I mean? They're not super kiddie graphics, but
Play with
they have nice little earthy colors, easy to look at. You know what I mean? Race, play with friends, but how do you play with friends? So, oh, okay, with different
race. Play with
Adventure.
adventures.
choose a character.
Okay, so I guess this is like story mode. You can unlock other
Race.
characters.
Play
Collection.
Collection. Dino award. Oh, okay, you can collect trophies and skins. Okay, nice.
race. Play
What are the options I got here? I got English vibration. Yes. Oh wow. I wonder if it recognized the controller. Look back. They both look back on the left. Drift on the right, both of them. Pick up skill. Respawn is minus. Pause is the plus. Steering throttle is A. Kind of wish throttle was the trigger. But I guess it's harder for kids to use that.
race. Play with race. Play
Options
with
again. Okay, so I'm assuming everything sounds good. Game controls, audio. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit so that I can turn the game audio up, because I'm having trouble with hearing the words. Let's go 3. Sound effects, dialogues. Let's go 10 for the dialogues. Sound effects 7. Fly. Okay, not ton of
Race. Play with
controls, but
Options.
remap controller. Oh, you can oh, not that kind. Okay. Remap controllers.
Collect and
Play with race.
I want to see what this
Play with
adventure is.
Choose a character.
Bill. Is this a cartoon? Let's start with Bill.
Savannah. Choose the difficulty. Normal.
So what time is it in the UK right now? Let's see. Let me go back to doing math here. 9 here. So that is 8, 7. 7 in the morning for you. Right? Yeah, let's go with hard. Savannah Cove
Choose a track.
and start. Yeah, 7:22. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know, man. Like I'm enjoying this travel, which I'll talk about in a little bit, but
There's one for each of us.
that time change messes me up.
Wow, Mazu, this is amazing. When can we try them? I can't wait.
And not necessarily the jet lag.
Tournament all over
Like I can
Katisha.
always just stay up
We can
long,
invite all our friends and start
stay up
racing
late,
here
so that
in
when I wake
Savannah.
up, you know, it's
What an idea. We
you
can
know,
call
1 or
it
2 days
Cretaceous
I'm
Grand
normally
Prix.
good.
Whoever wins is going to be the best racer
But when I was in
around.
Thailand,
It will
my
be an
wife would call
excellent
me
chance to study
right
and take notes
when I
of
started
all areas
working
of
because that's what
Cretaceous.
time she,
I'll warm up
the
the
girls
engine.
finished school and she wanted
Let's
to
go
talk.
then. Everyone,
So then
get to
when,
the
by the
starting
time I
grid.
finished working, she'd be asleep already. So if I wanted to talk to them, after I would have to call like at midnight. In fact, your show came on at midnight. And then once you get, you know, because I was working, right? So once I had a schedule going, it was hard to stay up late because I knew I had to wake up early, you know.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Oh, okay. Oh. Get out of the way. So can I throw anything? No. I need a boost. It's funny because I'm racing like real fast, but you can just hear like some regular,
Yeah.
oh, snap. I messed up. I was supposed to throw it to somebody in front of me. What is this one? Oh, okay. Oh no, there was somebody in front of me tossed it. That's why I got hit with it. I thought I tossed it to myself. Okay, second place. I'm catching up. It's funny because the audio is just, it sounds just like a bunch of little plastic cars or like little. Oh, what was that? I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't sound like cars racing. That was only the first lap. Found a ton of candidates for macro. Oh yeah. It's so the one that I have is all white keys and it has 2 knobs on the right side that also have push buttons on it. Oh no! Can I go on? For micro setting. Not sure there's any advantages over just using a keyboard. Main a spare. Though got thinking though. Yeah, so the reason that because I used to use my keyboard, but the reason that that I didn't just use the keyboard that I have or a numbers pad is because you actually use some of those keys. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you still have to use regular key binds for the macro keys.
Press this
But the benefit is that the likelihood of you, because you can make really complicated keybinds on the macros, and so the likelihood of you hitting those same buttons with the keyboard is rare. But if you want to do like Control Shift X, you know what I mean? Which you won't use that often, but the time that you use it, that you do use it, it's gonna mess up your whatever you're doing. And also, instead of just being that one button that you push, you have to do multiple buttons, which doesn't seem like a big deal. But just imagine trying to remember, okay, what was the full screen again, or what was the this, or what was that? So you have to remember. You have to remember key combinations. I guess you're a gamer, so maybe you're good at that, but I'm not. So I'd rather just have one button, label it as whatever it is that it goes to, that it does, and then just make it like a really complicated keybind so that I don't accidentally hit it when I'm doing regular typing or, you know, computer stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm using the controller, so that is something that I thought about. And I was like, well, I use controller, so I'm not going to be using keyboard for games. But yeah, if you're a keyboard and mouse gamer, and then you have keybinds for certain commands in the game, then that might be an issue. But it wouldn't be an issue for me. But the issue for me, which I did actually, I think I used to have like control. I think I did the number pad, and I did control 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did something like that where control 1, 2, 3, 4 were like keybinds for, because it's, you know, it's easy, right? Like if top left. So I would adjust the buttons on my OBS to match the, you know, 3 rows up in 3 rows across 3 columns. Wait, 3 columns and however many rows. And so if I hit control 3, okay, that's that. The problem is sometimes you use control 1, 2, 3, 4 for some other stuff. I know it happened. I think control 0 is like, I think that's what it was. Like if I set something to control 0, and then that's how you reset zoom on the web browser. You know what I mean? So
Next race.
I think control, yeah, actually I remember now. So I had the number keys set up as keybinds to change scenes. So I would hit control and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then control 0 was record. And so one day I was messing around with Chrome, zooming in and out, and I hit control 0 to reset the zoom, and I completely forgot that was the record button. Not stream button, record button. And so next thing you know, I'm not even exaggerating, I had like a 30-hour video of just my desktop. Something like that. And that's when I unbind everything.
Next race.
Yep, I remember that. In fact, one time my stream was on while I was working. And people kept messaging me on Discord, like, "Hey man, you're streaming. You know you're streaming." And I'm like, "What?" And then I couldn't think of why.
Right? Hi, Hagen.
I couldn't think of why
Wow. There are a lot of
it
pterosaurs here
went
in the
on,
canyon.
especially because
You
I
think
was
they
already at
came to see our
work
race?
when it started. And so I asked my wife if she did something, and she said, "No, I didn't touch it." And to this day, I don't know what happened, but my guess is some kind of a keybind. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking on the standalone videos. I've been feeling kind of lazy,
2.
which is not good because I was actually going to start a new channel for electronics. But the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking, oh man, do I want to do that? Like, I haven't decided yet. Right now, I'm thinking, oh, don't touch that. I thought it was going to boost me up or something. Right now, I feel like I'm going to do live streams of electronic stuff on this. This is my main channel, so I'm just gonna experiment with this channel, and then if it's something that I like, then I think maybe it's getting popular, then I'll start a different channel and then just do the standalone videos. So maybe not live stream on the other ones, but but you know, edit videos for that channel. So that's where I'm at right now. But I have a terabyte worth of video for vlogs that I was supposed to be editing and releasing, and I'm literally running out of space on my hard drive. I ran out of space on Google Drive, and when I came back from Thailand, I put all my videos in my hard drive that I took, and I got 7 gigs left on my 1 terabyte hard drive. I looked at where all the data was at, and it's 890 something gigs of videos or vlogs that haven't edited yet. So I need to do something about all that video. And normally after I edit the video, I upload it to Google Drive and just delete it. But now that my Google Drive is almost full, that's gonna be a problem too. Putting out alt content on the same channel. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I convince myself that I shouldn't, and then other times I'm like, well, this channel is about me. Yes, I'm doing gaming content right now, but I also have vlogs. I also have, you know, basically anything that interests me is going on here. Not just because it's my monetized channel, but also because it's where I want to share the stuff that I like. But it doesn't make sense for me to make this a Spanish channel. You know, like, I'm okay dropping Spanish videos, but not making it a Spanish channel because that's just too much of a spin. You know what I mean? Too much of a difference. You know? And so I like electronics. For a long time, I've liked electronics. I just kind of put them to the side for a while. And now I'm kind of back into it. So I'll share with you guys here. And then if something looks interesting or it's fun, then I'll put it on a different channel. I don't know. I'm going to change my mind. Pretty sure. We had a family member die in Thailand while you were there. Yeah, I think you told me he lived there. Heart attack after a virus. Yeah, you told me. I think I was talking to you on
Next
was it
race.
Discord? I think it was Discord.
Next race.
And yeah, that's unfortunate. But if he's in Thailand, he's most likely happy. So that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Thailand is a really nice place. The food is amazing.
Don't
I
you
had
see the best cretaceous
I had
drivers on the
meals
Be careful
that
not
were
to bump into Giganto
painful
It's
because
a
of how
constant small
spicy they were, like physically painful, like wanting to cry and sweat and just soaked in sweat. But I would do it again because it's so good. Like that spice was just perfect. I don't know how I was having trouble explaining it to my coworkers. It's like, why does it hurt so good? You know what I mean? It was just perfect flavors. I love it, man.
2,
I love it.
1.
I was in a kind of it was a city, but it wasn't much going on as far as tourism. So at first, when I was there for the 20 something days, I think it was 24 days in that place, I was like, this is nice, you know, the food is good and everything, but I wish I could go see more, like the mountains and the waters and all of that stuff you see on other people's YouTube channels. And if I ever get to editing the vlogs, you can see that. But then I went to Pattaya where they have the beach and it's a very tourism.
2
That what?
laps to
I
go.
don't know what word to use. It's very it's made for tourists that and obviously I live in a place that's basically made for tourists, that I appreciated it more being in a place where it wasn't that touristy. You know what I mean? There it is. It was, so Pattaya City was very touristy. I accidentally walked into the red light district there, which only because this is a family-friendly show. I mean, I didn't do anything, but it was just I didn't expect it. We were just walking on the beach walk. I didn't know why I did that.
One left to go.
Just walking on the beach. Made a left turn. I was there, you know, it was kind of like almost dinner time, and it was just wild. It's crazy, and yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Pattaya City, even though there was a lot of stuff to see, because you know, obviously a lot of tourists, a lot of people there to spend their money, it was way more expensive than where we were at most of the time, and it was a little bit too much, a little too. It was sensory overload. You know what I mean?
Press this command to use the skill.
There's to visit for sure. Yeah, man, it's crazy. If you ever do visit, let me know. And the driver that drove us around. So let me do the math. I mean, you could probably do this for cheaper, you know, but just to kind of put a little perspective on it. When we went to Australia, we rented a high ace camper van. So it had, you know, it was a high ace sized vehicle with like a little roof, sleeping area, and then the sofas would turn into a bigger, like a queen size bed for me and my wife, and then there was a kitchen area.
We really
Oh,
needed a nice
nice.
trip to the river.
I see you on Twitch.
Refreshing.
Look at this
And
track,
so
Wazoo. It'll be
for a
so fun
month,
slaloming.
just for the rental was $2,000 US. Not to mention we paid the gas, and then we paid for to charge it every so often, and then once in a while, I think we stayed in a hotel once or twice. So $2,000. Our company paid for the driver to stay with us for 24 days,
One, go.
and paid for their hotel room. And we were obviously, you know, pay for lunch here and there whenever we went to lunch together. And he was getting $50 a day for the driving and for the vehicle fees. If he would told me $50 a day, that would have been expensive when you consider you know, renting a vehicle. But the fact that they're local, they speak the language. Our driver didn't speak English, but you know, Google Translate was pretty good. And so, considering all that, and that he knew, you know, obviously driving on the opposite side for us, for me, driving on the opposite side, so you know, and I know Thailand is pretty safe, so I wasn't worried about it safety wise. But my biggest thing is like convenience. You know what I mean? He just dropped us off at an attraction and waited for us, and we just provide the accommodations. To me, after I did the math, it made sense to hire him if I ever go over there with my family, because I wouldn't have to worry about driving and all of that. And every time I get a hotel, I just get two rooms, one for the family, one for the driver. And I think hotels were averaged 18 to 24 bucks. So it was still a pretty good deal. You know what I mean? So yeah, most likely if I ever go again, I got his line information. Everybody uses Line over there, the app Line, kind of like WhatsApp, and I'm gonna hit him up and hire him for, I don't know, however long I go for, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's very cheap considering what you're getting. You're getting a personal driver, you know what I mean, and the transportation and everything. So yeah, so let me know if you ever go over there, man. Oh, plus actually the other thing too is that even though he wasn't from the area that we were staying at, he was closer to Bangkok. Wait, I was fourth? What? I'm gonna do that one again.
Next race.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Next race.
So anyways, he was from the Bangkok area, northern Bangkok, and we were about 2 hours north of that. So even though he wasn't from our
Here we
area,
are, the last race of
he
the
was so
Savannah
used to like
Championship.
tourists that we just be like, "Hey man,
Ready or
Tatoon,
not,
who's his
here I
name?"
come.
That's what
See
we
you at
call
the
him
finish
anyways.
line.
That's what he asked us to call him. So I'm like, "Hey Tattoo, can you find a restaurant for us?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like he didn't talk much, but he let you know he understood or he didn't understand. And so we never really had any issues with him, except at the very end. But it was more us assuming, and not him. And it wasn't a language thing; it was us assuming something. And so, yeah, we asked him to take us to a restaurant, and maybe because Thai food is really good, he's just But
Press this command to use the
from
Skittle.
from what we experienced with him, everything he picked was on like really good food. When we felt like curry, he took us to curry. When we felt like when we felt like eating oh man, I'm forgetting already. Pad Thai. He'd take us to a Pad Thai place. Without us telling him, oh, to curry or Pad Thai. He just like, I don't know, he knew how to mix it up. Maybe because he knew we were gonna pay, so he'd take us to where good food was at. And so it was four of us. And if we go to a restaurant, I'm a big boy, so I always get like 2 meals because that's just the way I am. And then one of my coworkers was the same way. Another one would always just eat a little bit,
2 laps to go.
but he would drink. He would buy a beer every time. And so it would be four of us. Two of us would get 2 meals, and one of us would get alcohol. And it was almost always under $20 for a restaurant, not for like fast food or anything like that. And then I made the mistake of going to McDonald's once because I was rushing, and that's really the only reason people go to McDonald's is because convenience. So I went to McDonald's. I spent $40 for the same people. It was crazy. I regretted it so much going to McDonald's. It's meals, and that's enough. Yeah. Yeah, McDonald's was crazy, man. Just, yeah, they had KFC, and KFC was still pretty cheap. But I went to Pizza Hut, and Pizza Hut was okay. I mean, the pizza was good, but I'm saying price-wise, you don't feel like you're saving
One
by
lap to
being in
go.
Thailand. But McDonald's was definitely a mistake. We could have eaten, I could have eaten 4 meals over the next 2 days for what I spent for one, in McDonald's. I haven't drifted the entire time. I guess I haven't really gone super fast. Oh, I like that part.
Press this command.
Yeah, I haven't drifted the whole time. I definitely recommend going to Thailand. You know, and a little unknown city is probably better than a big touristy. Ah, I hesitate saying that because there are some things in a touristy area that are kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Press this
Obviously, it's a tourist area for a reason. So what I liked about Pattaya City was that everything was kind of close by, and they had very impressive attractions. You know what I mean? It was almost too impressive. So by that I mean that we went. So I kind of normally look for on Google Earth, Google Maps. I look for top attractions or something in the area, and then I just mark everything that looks halfway interesting. And so one day we were coming back we finished work super early. Like we showed up for like 30 minutes and we were basically done for the day. We thought it was going to be an all day thing, but it turned out to be quick. So we got done like at 9:30, 10 o'clock. We're like, oh, hey, let's go to this little garden here. Because on the pictures, they had nice, pretty gardens with little little areas where you can look over the garden. It's real pretty. Scenic views. Congratulations, you completed the Savannah Championship. Oh yeah, I unlocked somebody.
Main menu. Main menu.
And so we went over there, and then the closer we get, the more tourist buses that we see. We know, oh, there must be a big attraction somewhere, because it can't be the garden, right? There's no way. And so we get closer, and then we get to a point where it's like, what is this, a stadium? What is this? Like, it's huge buildings, big huge parking lots, like we're pulling up to like Disneyland or something. I mean, like, there's no way. It must be like a some kind of a convention center, because it looked like a convention center. There must be some kind of convention center next to this garden. So we go, and the garden was massive. Like, it was an all day theme park, but it wasn't a theme park. It was just gardens, and like dinosaurs for some reason. Speaking of dinosaurs like this. I wish I could show you some. We didn't get it. We didn't go in because we just thought it was gonna be a really quick sightseeing kind of thing. So we're like, nah, we don't feel like an all day theme park, especially because, you know, a lot of families, a lot of kids. We're like, not for us. So we didn't go in, but it was crazy how big this thing was, and it was like $70 to get in. It's like, what? So that's what I mean by
Play with race.
yeah, Pattaya City. You know, there's a lot of things to see, but sometimes you don't feel like, you know, going big.
Play with
Adventure.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Choose a character.
Okay, so did I finish?
Savannah.
So Savannah is done.
Mount Oblivion. Savannah.
How come I can't? So that one's done.
Jungle.
Oh, okay.
Savannah.
Jungle.
Okay, let's try the
Choose the
jungle.
difficulty.
Hard. Choose a track.
So they adjust prices for tourists. Yeah. So perfect example is when I was in so Lapuri, and Lapuri is famous for monkeys. So Lopburi. If you Google that, you can see a lot of pictures with monkeys. So we went to see those monkeys. They got pictures and everything. I got to do the vlog now. I got to do that because I saw too many things that were cool not to share. So we were at Lapuri, which is a city, but obviously it's not huge and it's not very touristy. There's temples everywhere, but it felt like Mexico actually. You know what I mean? When you go to like a big, like decent sized city in Mexico, it's kind of like that, where you go country, then boom, city, and there's a lot of like city stuff. You know, flea markets, night markets, stuff like that, and then what was I gonna say? Hold on. So Lapuri. Oh yeah. So the good example is, so in Lapuri, every time I went to eat at a restaurant or when I went to the store to buy club soda, because that's what I like, that's what I drink. The club soda were between 10 and 20 baht. They were so cheap, and remember 30 baht was $1. Oh, 32 I think. And so every time we went to the night market, which was super nice, I gotta make that vlog just at least for that night market that we went to. It's called Z1, Z.ONE. So if you search for that, it's like really nice. It has live music. And so one side of it has a bunch of foods. It's a night market, so food stalls, and then the middle has a bunch of seating area, and then the other side has like, you know, a big screen playing soccer and people singing or something. So we went there basically every night, and if I order a club soda, it'd be 10 baht. And so I would give the girls, they had waitresses, I would give them 20 baht. So that's $1, right? Yeah. Yeah. And so I would tip more than what the actual club soda was. The exact same club soda that was 10 baht in Lap Booty was 100 baht in Pattaya at a restaurant. At the store, it was cheaper, but it was cheaper than 100. But at a restaurant, it was 100. I was like, what? So I was like, oh my gosh, 10 times more expensive. Can I change? Yeah, I changed so the first vehicle was different than the one I have now. And I think you changed the vehicles with the characters. So now I have Bill. And I forgot who, I think I had Rocky before. Oh, I was second place. What? So each dinosaur has their own vehicle. Yeah.
Next race.
Because this time, this vehicle has like a little pineapple tail. So that's how I can tell it's different. I don't know if you can customize it, if that's what you mean. It doesn't seem like you can customize. It says you can unlock skins, so maybe some of those skins
I want to
are
collect some beautiful crystals.
the only way you can change the actual look of the vehicle.
Good idea, Mazu. It'll be a sparkling race.
This is pretty good, actually. I like this. It's kind of chill. This is why I like racing games. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of thinking, just reacting. You know?
3,
2.
Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying, but see, this one's more like a sideways pineapple or lay down pineapple. Oh, how are these? Man, these guys just cheating. Whee! Yeah, if I was playing that Ryan game, I'd be dizzy already. I would have been done. This is nice though. Nice chill game. Oh. Oh. Whee! Oh, I should have done that one earlier. Yeah, so it was fun, man. It was I enjoyed
2
it.
laps to go.
It was a little hot towards the end. Uh-oh. Oh no. It was a little hot towards the end. The humidity was crazy. In fact, the night before we went to we went to Pattaya. You know, we were already done with work and everything, so we were just kind of chilling.
Press this.
And we decided, okay, one last time we go to the Z1 market, hang out over there, see see our friends, the waitresses that we became friends with, just say bye or whatever. And you know, my back had been hurting already from the training exercise that we were helping with, because we had to carry targets and I had to go up mountains to control the targets that we were bringing up. So my back was already kind of hurting, but I'm like, you know what? It's the last night. I'm gonna go hang out with them. And so I get ready. You know, my back is, like I said, kind of tender a little bit. Oh, that's how they got. That's like a shortcut right there. That's cheating. And so I get ready, and then I'll walk out of the hotel room. It was like a wall of water. It was just crazy. It must have been 100% humidity, because I've never experienced that kind of humidity before, and I'm in Hawaii. You know what I mean? And so I was like, nah, I'm good. So I told the guys, you know what, my back hurts, man. I'm gonna skip tonight. I was like, there's no way, man. It was just way too hot. But mornings are perfect over there, man. Like, at least at the time that I was there. It was just, you wake up, it's nice and windy, nice and cool. I think they burn their fields and their trash. We do that in Mexico too. And so so when the angle of the sun is really low, you can stare right at it kind of like sunset, but sunrise or sunset. But I shouldn't have said it really low when this angle, or when the angle of the sun is just like this is high noon, even if it's like right there. So from like, you know, sunrise to like 11, and from like 1 to like whatever 6, or yeah, 6, um you can stare at the sun, and it'll just be like this big brown red circle. It's probably because of smoke, but for some reason that made it feel real
Next
nice, because the sun really wasn't blasting on you, and then, if you had those winds coming in, those breezes coming in,
Next
it
race.
was perfect. It's really nice. Okay, I think as soon as how many
According to
more
my calculations,
races do
we
I
finally
have here?
arrived at the lake. Do you
The
think
graphics look
Mommy's
really
here?
nice, man. I like
I
this.
hope she
This
doesn't
is
get in our way.
nice and
Don't worry,
crisp.
Mazu. We'll be so fast, Termy will be in our dust.
I've never seen this show though. I mean, I don't even know if it's a show. Must be. Oh, my ears starting to hurt. So yeah, you can tell I'm not used to having the headphones on for a while. My ears are starting to hurt. Yeah. I think after this race, I'm gonna do the giveaway, which I wonder who's gonna win,
3,
and then
go!
we'll end it. I might come back later and do another stream with some electronics. There's some kits that I've been trying to do, but it's gonna be like 10-ish. But yeah, it's gonna be 10 soon, so it might be too light, too dark to be soldering with my wife sleeping next to me. It wouldn't be nice of me to do that. I want to solder some stuff. I don't breathe it, but I like it. I wasn't even close to that one, but I don't know. I might just open up all the windows and do it. We'll see.
2 laps to go.
I want to make a DIY little soldering. That was bad. Oh, soldering like fan, air cleaner, air purifier thing. So that way I can just solder anytime, even when there's no breeze, and just have the fan collect up all that lead. I don't think I've won a race in a while. Yeah,
1,
I feel a heel. What's a heel? Like a foot? The back of the foot? I mean, it's not like you don't earn it. You know what I mean? You show up, put in for it. So. Whee! I don't know how I went from first to third all of a sudden. Okay, drop that guy. Don't get mad. Yeah, I can play this game for a while though. But I also got some work that I gotta do for the company. And then I got my VA appointment tomorrow. So I gotta get some stuff checked to see if I qualify for some disability.
main restart.
Are you sure?
No,
Next race.
main menu.
Main.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Race.
Alright, so what if I hit back here? What's
Continue.
game completion?
Load game.
Continue.
Okay.
Race.
Alright. So there it is. I think I only did the adventure part. I think I only did the adventure part, and I guess you can just do. Actually, let's real quick check
Play with
See
race.
what this
Instant
does.
race.
It's a race.
Race.
There
Choose
you
a
go. So
character.
right here you can choose the character, and then the character has their own vehicle. And I guess if I hit R, like I was using this guy in the beginning, if I hit R, it does nothing. It should change the skins, I guess. That's his car. That's the little plane. It's like a little peacock looking thing. Aw, cute. And then that's the one that I unlocked, and there's 2 more to unlock. But yeah, so you can't change skins. You can't customize
Instant
the
race.
car, but... And that's it.
Race.
That's it. So let's see. So let's go ahead and bring up the thingamajig. Ooh. Okay, so I do have to include the members, but I haven't checked. Hold on, see. I think. Give me 1 second. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see. Alright, so you can only lose 2 total members. So 4 total members active. Okay, nice. Alright, so I am going to include the members because we're going to do that in every giveaway. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see. I was going to put Jack back in, but I'm pretty sure. So are you in it? And then Geek Distinct's in it. I think Jabaru and Jack said they weren't interested in kids games, which I'm actually surprised because Jack has a kid, and I think he has a Switch, but I guess he can afford to buy his own games. So it's gonna be between you and Geek the Sneak. Okay, but you got 2 entries, so there's a 2 out of 3 chance. 2 out of 3 chance that you get it. If I can just figure out where I put my wheel. Games. I can't remember where I put the wheel. Let's see. Give me a second. If I'm on this screen, you can't hear the audio, right? I don't think you can. No, you can't. Okay. Other. Give me a quick second. Pretty sure. Was it Cloud Gaming? Nope. Electronics? Nope. Games. Oh, streaming. Yeah, streaming. Okay. I got gaming and I got streaming, so I got confused on those 2. Okay. So we can do chat desktop. Okay, Mr. Earth's not here, Winstar's not here, and I'm gonna add you twice. And shuffle. What if you, it was like this before, I think, and somebody else still. I can hear if that's what you mean. Yeah, you can hear me, but you can't hear the game, right? Yeah. Oh, now you can. Yeah, now you can. So I made it so that if the desktop, yeah, it doesn't matter, but I made it so that if the desktop is not on the screen, you can't hear the audio from it. Okay, so good luck, Rock. So again, this is a let me stop the the bot real quick. Don't forget. Okay, entries closed. All right. I think Geek is one of our best supporters, both mine and yours. So if you lose, you're losing somebody good. I gotta shuffle it, man. There you go. Oh, what a shocker! Thanks, man. Hey, you deserve it for real, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Especially because it's a kids game, you know how it is, right? Everybody has their own interest in, and I like kids games. They're easy, they're casual, but not everybody does. So I appreciate that. Let me switch screens one more time. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, that is it. I enjoyed that game. Rock, I don't know if you decide to play it or give it away. I hope whoever gets it enjoys it as much as I did. Obviously, I still have it on my Switch, so I'm gonna let my girls play with it, and we'll see. I'm still trying to figure out a way so that I can stream with them. Google Stadia made it super easy with the I already forgot what the name of the feature was, where they would play and I would be able to watch them. Whatever that was, I miss it. I'm bad with terms, that's why I don't remember, but I already miss it. I had a nice little streak going, streaming with them, hanging out. They're kind of losing their Spanish just because I don't speak with them as much. Even when I call, they're not really interested in talking to me. So, when I ask them questions, they're kind of, the Spanish doesn't get better while I'm gone. So they want to speak it less, and therefore they get more and more shy every time that I kind of try to get them to talk. So it's unfortunate, and I was having fun with Stadia. What was that feature called? I forget. Direct stream. Was it direct stream? I forget what it was, but I already miss it. But yeah, I'll figure out a way. Thankfully, it's on the Switch, so maybe they can play on the Switch right there with the second monitor, and then I can. Actually, we might be able to do it that way, because right now the output of the video card. So the way it's have it set up right now is the dock is connected to the video card, and the video card is connected to the computer through USB, and that's how I can see it on OBS. But then the output video goes into this monitor, which I have to flip over to watch it. So maybe I'll get a third monitor or a TV somewhere where they can play it. Maybe right here, I have a huge desk now, and then they can be playing on that TV while I watch them on this monitor. That's what I'm gonna do. See? That's why it's good to say stuff out loud. Makes your brain listen to your own voice. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but so I'll probably do that. And that way they can play the games that I'm getting from Outright Games on stream, so that we can promote the games. We can promote the channel, and then I get to hang out with my daughters and hopefully speak more and more Spanish with them. But that is it. I'd like to thank Outright Games again for supplying both the game that I was playing and the free, the giveaway copy that you won. I think you're ambassador too. It's actually thanks to you I became an ambassador, thanks to your channel when I was hanging out in the chat over there. And yeah, thanks to them. And thank you, Rock, and everybody else that watches this afterwards. Appreciate it. I am glad I'm back. I was kind of itching. I was already kind of getting some streaming withdrawals. I think of what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that game card, that capture card, and the deck that I was just talking about, and take it with me to the Philippines when I leave next Monday. Not this Monday coming up, but the one after that, so that I can stream off my laptop over there. And because I don't want to go another month without streaming or creating some kind of content for this channel, just because I enjoy it. So I'm gonna figure out a way to do, even if I have to stream off my phone, but I will stream while in the Philippines. That is it. Thank you for hanging out, Rock. Appreciate you. And I will see you guys next time. Let me use my little macro thing. Bye.